I turned vegetarian initially. My two sons were at school, strangely enough, with a young lad whose mother worked for Animal Aid, and they got talking to me and they just decided one day, they said, "Mum, we don't want to eat meat anymore." So we all went vegetarian. That was 30 years ago. And then gradually over time, I became more aware of animal suffering in all parts of animal welfare and decided that I wanted to be vegan, which I have been now for 6 years. Certain cultures have been vegan for many years, and I don't see why it should be different depending on your age group. Older people can be vegan too. I've never felt better, I've never had more energy. I'm lifting weights, I'm deadlifting 2/3 of my body weight, which I never thought I'd ever do. So I can't see that I'm missing anything by being vegan, and I think I'm gaining quite a lot. My osteoporosis has reduced to osteopenia. Whether that's to do with me going vegan or not, I can't be sure. But that has happened, and I've just never felt better. I do personal training for older people in their own homes, so people that don't want to go out, go to a gym because they feel a bit inhibited. But I also teach an over 60s circuit training class, which is boxing and kettlebells, all sorts of things, and a couple of prevention of falls and injuries classes. Courtesy of my sons, they rang me up one morning at about 3 o'clock, having been out for a night out, and said, "Mum, we've just been to this club and the music was amazing and we know you'd love it," because I'd sort of introduced them to electronic music from my era, and they in turn introduced me to their music. And so the following week they took me down to Bournemouth, all the way to Bournemouth, to a club. And I just had the best time, and 5 or 6 times a year I go out, usually up to London, but have also been to Amsterdam to a festival last year, which was excellent. And I never felt growing up that there wasn't anything that I couldn't do if I wanted to. And I can't think, some people probably don't have that luxury. If people are trying the vegan pledge, I would suggest that they get as much information as possible. Be prepared to experiment, try new flavours, new things that they've not tried before. But really, you can make virtually anything that you used to make with vegan alternatives. I don't think you would feel you were missing out on anything at all. Don't worry if you can't turn vegan overnight. Sometimes it takes a little while. I found I did it over the space of about 2 weeks because I still had some bits in the fridge that I wanted to use because I felt it was wasteful to throw them away. Just find what works for you. There's no right or wrong. It may take a little while for your body to adjust, but after a while you will definitely feel the benefit.